What are some of the challenges that you face, and have those challenges changed over the 25 years that you have worked as an investigator for the Federal Public Defender's Office?
Oh wow! There's always a number of challenges. We of course our office doesn't have the same kind of resources that our law enforcement counterparts or the U.S. Attorney's Office has. So that's always a challenge for us. We don't have quite the resources that they have. And that makes the job a little bit more challenging, a little bit tougher at times. I think just one of the things is that stigma that has always been there, that reputation that public defenders aren't real attorneys, or they don't quite do really good work, and that's always a challenge and always a frustrating one because as I mentioned, I work with such an amazing group of attorneys and staff that really put their heart and soul into the work that they do and into representing their clients to the best of their abilities. But I think that stigma has always been there, that public defenders aren't quite as perhaps as good or as dedicated as private attorneys, and that's something that has not changed at all in the 25 years that I've been doing this work. That continues. So,
well, you hear it on the state level too. I mean, you hear the individuals say, "Oh, I want to hire a real lawyer," and everybody kind of laughs because the public defenders that I've interacted with, at least on the state level, are such dedicated, experienced, defense attorneys, and are oftentimes very, very, very effective for their clients. So
yeah. That's certainly the case at the federal level as well. And that's always a challenge, but we continue to do what we do and work as hard as we can for our clients to represent them in an outstanding way. So and then of course there's always the challenge of that the cases are so strong against our clients, as we talked about earlier, that so much of our work is going to be really just about mitigation and just doing what we can to kind of lessen the impact at sentencing for our clients, because they're often, in most of our cases, there's our hands are tied in so many ways. There's not a lot that we can do to defend them in a case and put together a defense strategy that's going to be viable in court at trial, which is why so many of our cases do not go to trial. So.